Hello there, I'm Kilbride10. Thanks for tuning in. In this week's video I'm going over my 3 top tips that'll help you improve your game in PGA 2K21. Number 1. Consistency. Golf in real life and in this game is all about finding that consistent swing. In 2019, with a little bit of practice, we could find that perfect tempo, and it was doable for the most part. However, for the vast majority of us in 2K21, finding that perfect tempo is few and far between. To improve on this, spend some time at the range and find a consistent swing that works for you. I personally have found hitting the ball slightly fast each time is something that I am able to replicate time and time again. Hitting it slightly fast does have some downside, as it will naturally draw the ball and also have a topspin. However, if this is something that I can predict going into my shot, it's much more controllable. And knowing that and knowing where your ball is going is a major part of having a consistent swing. Number 2, pace of play. This is a direct result of the extreme difficulty of finding that consistency in your swing. In 2019, we could just go up to about any tee box and swing away without thinking twice. Now, with the difficulty increase, to find that consistent stroke, it is more and more important to slow down. I know lots of players just get up and hit the ball with very minimal conviction. Give your thought process an extra few seconds and think about where you want to be, and more importantly, where you don't want to be. If you're on a harder difficulty settings, or even if you're not, but you're shooting close to or slightly over par, it's crucial on avoiding these massive mistakes to improving your scores. Oh, and guess what? It's a video game. You're not holding up the group behind you. Take as long as you need. Number 3, putting. This, to me, is one of the most difficult things to master in the game. Naturally, like in real life, you want to target being low of the hole if possible to leave yourself an easier uphill putt. However, that part's obvious. The one thing I have found on the harder settings, if you're say over 20 feet or so, just try to get it close. Now it's easier said than done once again. Now there's a few things to keep in mind. The green speeds. Always look in that top right corner. Adjust to the green speeds. 120s are much slower than 150s. 150s much slower than 180s. It's important to be aware of these green speeds and know how much harder or softer you're going to have to hit the ball based on the speed of the greens. Now, usually the downhill putts, I like to take a little bit more off and play more break just to get the ball close if I miss, and opposite for an uphill. A little firmer and a little less break. I hope you can now take these tips to the game yourself. Let me know in the comments below if you have any helpful tips yourself that I haven't mentioned here. This community is all about growing together, and we are all about helping each other out. It's one of the best things about the virtual golf community. Be sure to find me playing my live rounds on Twitch. The link to my channel is below. Thanks as always for watching. Till next time. Ciao.